Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Welcome. By the way, it's the one with the big blue circle around it. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk. I probably should have told you that before we got going. By golly, I've got a professional actress in the room, and I'm not giving her stage direction. I am the worst of all time, aren't I?
It's good. We're improvising.
Oh, there she goes. She is able to make a positive out of a negative all over the place. I'm Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much, folks, for tuning in this morning to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. It is Mary Ellen Everett is here today. She is a aspiring and working actress out in Los Angeles, California, and we are going to dish today. No, we're not gonna make you dish too much.
Yeah, no, it'd be boring.
It'd be terrifically boring, but we're going to talk about all kinds of fun stuff, different aspects of living in California, as well as might be a part travelogue show, part acting show, and then I'm going to scare her with all kinds of different stuff. Who knows what we'll talk about. But you're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on around you're off camera now, by the way.
Thanks.
She's so happy to be off camera. She just loves playing somebody as opposed to playing herself. This may be the worst hour of her life, so we'll see how this goes. What is going on Monday, December 21st? I got to tell you, there's no school in session right now, so you're gonna have kids all over the place. There's no with the pandemic and the quarantines and stuff. There's not a whole lot of other things going on, but you look up in the skies, we'll talk about that in a minute. Downtown Effingham, Santa Claus is still making his way to town. You can still get in to see Santa Claus. Most places only let you in to see Santa Claus over the weekend. They're having all kinds of quarantine stuff. Up in Effingham, however, you can still go see Santa Claus every night this week. I can't believe that he's still able to put in hours down in Effingham because, he's busy making toys. But he'll be from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock every night this week until Thursday. Actually, from Thursday, he'll be leaving at 3. Christmas Eve. That's Christmas Eve.
Wow.
Should I start buying gifts yet?
No.
You don't think so?
Just wait.
Just wait?
Wait, last minute.
Take my time?
Everything's open right now, so you can get everything you want very easily.
I see. That's so helpful. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much for your assistance.
Yeah.
I don't think that I'm going to listen to that. I better buy something. I did this morning, come to think of it. So I'm halfway done. Bought something I like. I'm the worst. Santa Claus is in downtown Effingham from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock all this week. Thursday, noon to 3, if your child needs to go see Santa Claus. What else is going on? This is December 21st. It's actually happened 2 or 3, 4 or 5 hours ago at 4:02 a.m. It was the winter solstice hit. The winter solstice, the shortest day and the longest night of the year in the northern hemisphere. As the solstice has come and gone, a lot of folks do a lot of different things in winter solstice, try to put an egg up on its edge and all that kind of stuff. But no, not too much of that. Here's the thing I wanted to talk about today, however, for the winter solstice. Not only is this the winter solstice, the longest night of the year here in the northern hemisphere, this is also the night of the Great Conjunction. It's called the Great Conjunction. It is Jupiter and Saturn. They are going to be in the sky looking like just one star as opposed to two twinkling things up in the heavens. In the southwestern sky, I think it would be, southwestern sky at night. Jupiter on December 21st, tonight, you'll be able to, whereas all weekend long, and actually for the last several months, you've been able to see Saturn inching a little bit closer to Jupiter, Tonight is when Jupiter covers up Saturn, and it's one big star. If you had a telescope or if you have binoculars, you'll be able to see all in one shot. Be able to see the moons of Jupiter and the rings of Saturn all in one little view. How about that? You know the last time this happened?
400 years ago.
400 years? You've been paying attention.
Okay, I actually have a story about this.
Really?
Yeah, so I went to Bryce Canyon this past summer, and
in Utah, right?
Yes, southern Utah.
Okay.
I went to Zion and Bryce Canyon, and I saw, I went to this thing called Dark Rangers.
Okay.
And it was like this amazing telescope, and I could see through the telescope the colors of Jupiter, and I saw the rings around Saturn.
Did you really?
Yeah, and so
you saw how close they were 5 months ago,
and
6
and
months
he
ago.
talked about this, the park ranger that was guiding it, because this is a huge night for him, and in our lifetime it won't happen again.
No.
Many lifetimes.
No. It was, and actually, the one that happened 400 years ago, it was like 1610, 1615, something like that, 1618, I think. Galileo had invented his telescope about 10 years before, and he'd already noticed other moons around Jupiter, but they didn't know this happened. They just thought it was going to happen. They couldn't confirm it because it happened during the daytime.
Oh, they could see it.
They couldn't see it.
Wow.
So it happened during the daytime. Didn't get to see it. The last time people have been able to see it was when Genghis Khan was running around back about 800 years ago.
I didn't know that.
I'm just smart. I'm full of beans too. But yeah. So go out tonight. Find yourself a nice little field. Go out between 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Take a look in the southwestern sky. I'm looking at the right camera. Take a look in the southwestern sky, and then you'll find you'll see the big Jupiter-Saturn conjunction, first time in 400 years, and by all means go see it. That's something to see. It's a lot of fun. What else is going on today? This is also the first day of Yule. Yuletide starts today. Folks will go out and make a Yule log cake, as well as celebrate it in a wide variety of ways. Kind of around here, probably making the Yule cake is about the only thing somebody might do. There's a cool looking cake. Look at that thing. That looks all right.
Oh, it looks like
a big old pumpkin roll. And then I've got another one. So there's another that looks like a big chocolate ding dong cake or something like that.
You could just smash some Little Debbies together and
exactly right.
Paint it with ice.
Smash Little Debbies together, and it'd be just perfect. So
that would be my recipe.
There you go. Are you a chef too?
Sure.
There we go. Outstanding. So yeah, the Yule log is one of the big. It's one of the big things for Yuletide season. Yuletide comes from Norway. The Norse people. It was one of their early Christmas. Pre-Christmas things. As I talked about last week, during the start of Saturnalia, Yuletide is another festival at the end of the year that was all rolled into Christmas. So all these things come together. It all comes together. That's pretty cool. You know what also comes together on December 21st? National French Fried Shrimp Day. Whoops, I put the wrong picture up there. I put your picture up there instead. National French Fried Shrimp Day. National Fried Shrimp Day is December 21st.
That's too telling.
Huh?
That's too telling.
Sorry about that. But yeah, National Shrimp Day is French Fried Shrimp. Shrimp Day is actually back in May. French Fried Shrimp, however, is today. And that is your rundown of the days to look for. This is Monday the 21st. What's going on television? What do you want to see on TV? NCAA bowl season gets underway. Today, the Myrtle Beach Bowl at 1:30 this afternoon. Appalachian State takes on North Texas, the Mean Green. That's on ESPN. That's channel 601 at 1:30 this afternoon. NFL tonight, Steelers are at Cincinnati. Ought to beat the tar out of the Bengals. ESPN channel 601 as well. Few men's basketball games to tell you about. ACC Network, channel 159 this morning, about 2 hours from now. Morehead State takes on Clemson. And then tonight at 7 o'clock, the Longwood Lancers versus Virginia Tech. Noon today, Wofford, the Terriers take on Texas A&M on SEC Network, channel 639. 5 o'clock, same network. St. Joe takes Tennessee at number 10 Tennessee. Game of local interest, Murray State at 7 o'clock tonight takes on Austin Peay. The Racers versus the Governors. ESPNU channel 642. And finally, Also at 7 o'clock tonight, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane at Memphis, ESPN2, Channel 638. That is Mary Ellen Everett. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be back, talk to Mary Ellen about all kinds of stuff right after this word. Do please stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Welcome back, folks. I probably had better explain. I mean, I don't usually dress like this, Mary Ellen.
I think you look great.
Mary Ellen thinks I look great. This is my, I wonder, might be able to even better see it on this one. This is my, we're shooting this on Friday, which is National Ugly Sweater Day. I think I told you about. And this is one of my ugly sweaters.
One of.
That's right, one of. And you know, the only thing this is missing is him saying, "Oh snap."
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
I like
good.
that. So if you think I'm looking like a slob, it's because she didn't get the memo. She has a beautiful sweater on, and I got the memo, and I put the crap sweater on. So off we go.
It's all right. We balance each other out.
There we go. That's exactly right. Okay, let's introduce our guest here, Mary Ellen Everett. How you doing, Mary Ellen?
Hi, I'm good.
Thank you so much for joining us
Thanks
today.
for having
I
me.
appreciate it. Mary Ellen is a teacher, an actress, a waitress, and goodness knows what other things out in California.
Yeah.
And here visiting over the holidays and whenever she has a chance to get home, probably takes it occasionally.
Yeah.
How often do you try to avoid home, or do you try to get home?
The past 3 years has been one trip a year.
Wow.
I know.
Do you miss it?
Yeah, of course. Totally. I miss my family.
Now, you're just saying this because your parents want to hear you say that you miss it all.
No. I miss it. I totally miss it.
How much time are you able to spend in the area whenever you are able to come home?
You know, last year, I got 3 weeks around Christmas.
Okay.
And that was a lot. The year before, I missed Christmas.
No kidding.
I think I had to work.
Yeah, that's pretty tough.
It is, but the few years before that, I had shows over Christmas, so
Yeah,
I've missed
yeah.
quite a few actually
Yeah.
in the past 5 years.
Mary Ellen is a actress in Hollywood, and more around the area probably, because you prefer theater
Yeah.
as opposed to film
So far.
so far.
Yeah, so far my work I'm a professional stage actress. Like,
Right.
I have my equity card, I've worked on regional theaters, but yeah, I wanted to, well, honestly, stage isn't as lucrative as,
Well, it wouldn't be.
yeah, as TV and film, so it kind of one hand feeds the other to
Yeah.
get involved with the other.
Yeah.
Because, you go see a show and you go see a stage play and everyone's really excited about that one actor who's done like one spot on Law and Order. They're like, oh, they've been on TV.
They've been on TV. Wow.
Yeah, so
See, now you can say you've been on TV.
I gotta be, yes. I'm gonna get so many offers tomorrow.
That is so cool. Really, let's. You better kick up your internet to make
Yeah.
sure you're able to get all the.
Can we take a break? I need to turn my phone on.
No, we can't.
Okay. My bad.
What got you in the mind? How old were you think, when you decided? Because you've been doing this all your life. You didn't just decide. I'm 30. I'm 28. I'm 21 years old, and and decide you want to do this. You started early thinking about this, didn't
Yeah,
you?
I've always done it to some degree, but I didn't get the nerve to like commit to it as a career until this is kind of a good story.
Well, tell it.
When maybe it's a good story. My mom might not appreciate this, but I'm thankful for it though. I'm thankful.
We'll tide it over with Marty.
Okay. So one semester, my junior year of college, a bill didn't get paid on time, and all my classes got dropped.
Oh no!
And I went.
Where were you going to school?
SIU Carbondale.
Okay.
And I was.
They have a good.
Yeah, they have a great theater department.
Okay.
Really good theater department, and a summer professional stage, summer stock theater. So I went into my advisor, and she was like, "I can't give you all your classes back; they're full." And I needed to pick another elective, and she was like, "How about theater?" And I was like, "Yes, that's exactly where I want to be. I want to be in." Put me in that class.
No kidding.
It was I needed that little push.
You were a junior at this point.
Yeah.
And you hadn't already started theater classes yet.
No, I hadn't. And my freshman year, my college roommate, was a theater major. And I remember like the first week when I learned that, I was like, why didn't I think of that? It never crossed my mind that I could like.
What'd you start in?
Public relations.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, public relations. And I was doing well. And then I switched. My degree's in psychology. It's not even in theater.
Yeah.
But I took all the acting classes. I just didn't switch my major. So I did that class, and I did a scene from Angels in America. I played Harper.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did this scene, and at the end of the scene, like half the class was crying, and I was just like, okay. I thought I might be.
Am I good? Are they crying because they think I'm terrible?
I think it was good. And so I went to my teacher and I was like, hey, I've always wanted to do this. I've always done it. What do I need to do next? Do I switch my major? And he was like, you're about to graduate. Don't switch your major.
Right.
Because 8-year-olds do this. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
A degree is something.
Yeah,
and I have my master's, and I'm proud of that. But,
this wasn't prior to your master's, was it? I mean, this was for your bachelor's or
yeah,
before
this was bachelor's.
Okay.
Yeah. And he was like, don't switch your major. You're too close to graduating. You don't need a certificate to be an actor. Anyone can do it.
Yeah.
You don't. Yeah.
What was the that was in class? The Angels in America piece was in class. What was the first?
My teacher was like, I'm not surprised you're here.
He expected it.
Yeah, he was like, this doesn't surprise me, and that I needed that push.
Really?
Yeah, because you feel it, but you need some validation. Everyone needs validation. That's real.
I guess that's true to a point, but I mean, you're away from your hometown. You're in a new place anyway, down in Carbondale.
Yeah.
You'd have thought you'd have kicked yourself in the tail, decided to do it.
I was scared.
Everybody has the. I mean,
and
that's
you know
fine.
what? It took years. It took years for me to be able to say to someone, "I'm an actress," even after I'd been training, because it's not without I don't know, because people have preconceptions. It's like, okay, like whenever we were talking, and you were like, well, what, have you been in anything? It's like, well, no, I haven't been on.
Well, you see, now that's the thing.
TV.
I can understand. I can understand.
Yeah.
I can understand being an actress and being afraid that somebody's going to say, "Well, yeah, you haven't been in anything. You're clearly, you know, that kind of."
Yeah, people don't understand that there are blue collar actors. Like
Sure.
that's the term. Like there are actors that pay their bills, and you don't know their name.
Yeah.
But like, think of how many shows are on TV.
What was the first professional time on stage?
My
But
yeah, no, it would have been
what was the piece?
Shakespeare in Love.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Shakespeare in Love. It was my third year of grad school. Well, I guess technically Julius Caesar would have been my first when I toured
What
Florida.
were you in Julius Caesar?
I played Portia and Octavius.
Portia and Octavius.
Yes.
So Portia is that's Julius's wife. No, it's Calpurnia's.
Brutus.
Brutus's wife.
Yes.
Okay, Portia's Brutus. Yeah, she's kind of pushy.
Oh, yes. But she's such a strong female character.
She is very strong.
She's such a well-written, strong female character. Which Shakespeare writes these beautiful, strong female characters.
You don't find that anymore. I mean, granted, it's 400 years ago, but nobody writes. Let me rephrase
We're
that.
changing the tide.
Generally, for the last 70 years or so, it's been difficult to find strongly written
absolutely.
female parts.
Absolutely.
All right, well, we're talking about all kinds of different things. We're going to get back to Get Centered here in just a minute. I forgot to make the pictures up there because I've got Shakespeare in Love. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Mary Ellen Everett is over there, and we are talking about a wide variety of stuff. We're gonna work her through her through her analysis. We're gonna do a little analysis here on Mary Ellen.
Yeah.
You're watching Big Talk. Back after this.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel. Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Pleased to be joined by Mary Ellen Everett. Today we are talking about about acting, the craft, and all kinds of. When did you first know that you first wanted to be an actress? What was? I mean, it had to be before. If you were nervous about it when you were in college, you must have had some genesis before that.
Totally. When I was little. When I was a little girl.
First time you can remember wanting to be an actress all your life.
When I was younger, the church I went to in Fairfield First Baptist, we did Easter cantatas.
Okay.
And there was one part for a young child, and I always wanted to play that part, which was the dead girl.
I was going to say Easter's. I was trying to think of the babies for a child's
it's the
part in an Easter
story.
cantata. Yeah, it is the dead girl.
So there's the dead girl.
Everybody else is an adult.
Yeah. But there was a family.
I can do the great dead.
It is so hard. You have no idea.
Okay, all right.
But I never
continue.
got to do
but
it.
I want to come back to find out how hard it is to be a dead person.
It's really hard.
But go ahead and continue the story.
But I didn't get to do it because this one family ran the market on the dead girl. They had 3 daughters. And once one aged out, the next one came in. But then they moved.
That's a cruel joke.
It is. They moved.
Good.
And I was like, this is my shot. I'm going to be the dead girl. And I got to be the dead girl. Yeah, I got to be the dead girl. But so there were 3 shows.
Yeah.
And it just so happened that family was visiting that weekend. And they asked if one of the girls could
sit in.
And so I gave up one of my nights so she could do it.
Well, that's very big of you to give up being the dead girl.
It was rough. That was my time to shine.
That was your time.
That was it. That was my big break. But yeah, it's been a long road since then.
All right, so how old were, what time of age? I mean, what age are we talking about? 4, 5, 6, 7? When you're the dead girl.
I mean, I would have been at Northside probably, so K through 3.
All right, so you wanted to be in it ever since then?
Yeah, I did. So when I graduated with my master's, I had this really special gift.
Where'd you get your master's?
Florida State University,
Okay.
Oslo Conservatory for Actor Training.
Okay, you're Seminole.
I'm a Seminole, but
Nice.
I was in Sarasota. Because we were housed at the Professional Theater.
I see.
So I've only been to Tallahassee once.
Probably not a bad thing.
Nope. It was a fine trip.
I'm sure.
Yeah. What was I saying?
You became you got your major.
So whenever I graduated, I had this one of my classmates put this
master's.
really sweet gift together where he contacted our family, and they wrote us letters of encouragement. And my dad found a letter that I had wrote when I was little.
Really?
About my desire to be an actress.
How old were you when you think you wrote that letter? Do you recall?
I was little. I was very little.
Your penmanship has improved since then?
It's always been there for me. When I was in, this is so funny, when I was in first grade, kindergarten or first grade, I wanted to be Christine from Phantom of the Opera for Halloween. Yeah. And my mom was like,
how in the world did you think of this? I mean, why?
My oldest brother, was a huge influence on me.
Yeah, he's a big singer.
Yes.
He's a very good singer.
So I knew lots of Andrew Lloyd Webber when I was a young child.
Yeah.
And so I was like, Mom, I'm going to be Christine for Halloween. And my mom always made my costumes. And she was like, what?
You can't be Christine for Halloween unless you got somebody to be the Phantom.
Yeah, no, it was rough because
that's right.
My mom made my outfits and she was like, I don't know what to do. Well, Beauty and the Beast came out that year.
Oh, okay.
So she went and bought a pattern for Belle.
I see.
And she made me a dress and made it pink instead of yellow.
That's cool.
And she even hand made my gloves by tracing my hand on a T-shirt, sewing them together and then turning them inside out. So I had ballroom gloves.
Wow.
I know. Marty does it. She knows how to pull things
together. Tell everybody
who
your family is and that kind of stuff.
Oh, my mother is Marty Garner. My father is Stan Garner. And then my brothers are Josh and Trent Garner.
Okay. Josh still down in Florida?
No, he is in Eastern Tennessee.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's he doing up there?
He's singing, selling.
That's all he does.
Yeah, singing, and he does.
I know Trenton's still in Fairfield.
Yeah, but he works here in Florida at Cargill.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
He's
I guess
right
I should have realized that.
But you got to tell you the end of my story.
Oh, I'm sorry. Finish, please.
So I'm Christine for Halloween, and we go and we knock on doors, and I was...
All right, no, hold on. Did you have a phantom with you?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
It was just me.
Okay, go ahead.
And I was so angry. Nobody knew who I was. No one. And I was just like, Mom, why does no one know Christine from Phantom of the Opera? And, you know, she...
Cultural literacy in the late 1990s is just terrible.
Yeah. Yep. Probably, like 93, 94. I was a very distraught child and slightly dramatic.
All right, now, could you sing? I mean, I know you can sing, but did you sing Christine's songs at Trick or Treat?
No, that was the missing piece. Where were you, Bruce? I needed a manager.
I would have been there. Well,
I needed a manager.
Is the music of the night. I mean, I would have sat there.
Yeah.
I would have helped you out.
Next year.
We'll
pull it together.
That'd be a great idea.
Marty's going to make our costume.
Here, I could use this coat for crying out loud to be the Phantom. That's
totally.
pretty close.
I cannot fit in my old
And actually covering up my face is probably a pretty good idea.
I have no comment about that.
We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back, talk more about, actually, we're going to move to LA, and we're going to see what's going on out there, what got you to move to LA, and how much fun you're having out there. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Mary Ellen Everett is here telling big stories. Back right after this. Stick around. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our power brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Hi folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Mary Ellen is here, Mary Ellen Everett, and we're talking about a wide, I probably ought to show some of the pictures since you mentioned
Show me out.
Shakespeare in Love. Here is Mary Ellen in Shakespeare in love. That almost. So this is in the. Are you? What is your part here?
I was Kate, the esteemed wench.
The wench in the bar.
Yes.
Where Will and
I was employed by the bar.
Employed by the bar as a wench. I got you. And that's where Will would go with Chris Marlowe and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And they'd have a good time. I got to tell you, and I'm going to say it. She's already clarified to me that that's not true. But that guy looks just like Walton Goggins. I cannot believe that's not Walton Goggins from the Boyd Crowder. I'm just saying. Who is that guy?
His name's Jordan.
You need to turn to the microphone.
Oh, sorry. His name's Jordan.
Okay.
He's actually not in acting anymore.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, he had a fabulous career in Chicago. I saw him at the Goodman. He did Vanya, Sasha, I can't remember the name of the play, but I saw him at the Goodman Theater, and then I got to work with him, and then he decided that acting wasn't for him.
See, this is the cool part now. We don't have a very big picture of it, but this is you. Yeah, this is you as the queen, right?
No, actually, I understudied the queen, but I am in that picture.
Oh, okay.
But the set is just so gorgeous. I love
Where was this? This was in Chicago?
No, this is in Sarasota at the Oslo Repertory Theater.
Okay.
Yeah, and so repertory means that we do multiple shows at once. So like that could be a matinee with that set, and in the evening it would be pushed to the side and a whole new set would be brought up and we'd do a totally different show.
You're kidding me.
No, and it's repertories used to be a really big deal, and they're just so expensive to do.
It would have to be.
Yeah, so there's maybe 5 left in the country. So it was a huge privilege to get to be a part of that.
Where are the repertory theaters still?
Trinity Rep in Providence, Rhode Island, Yale Repertory Theater.
Sarasota, is that still going?
Yeah, Sarasota's still going. I mean, nothing's going right now.
Yeah, I got it. Well, that's the worrisome thing if stuff will come back.
Yeah, I mean, they don't think till 2021, big audiences.
All right.
Broadway's hurting.
So we decided to move to Los Angeles to pursue this as a doggone pursuit.
Yeah, I wanted to get my hands in TV and film. I want to do everything I can to make this a lifelong career, and that just meant expanding into another territory.
You kind of have to, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I talk to people I've talked to people who have done that and have gone and worked in the entertainment industry, and from SIU, as a matter of fact, there are a bunch of folks who work out there.
There really are. I run into Salukis all the time.
Do they? Is there a camaraderie from former SIU people?
They're not in not in my cohort. I have more of a.
I love that she used the term cohort. Not in my cohort. You never hear that.
Academic.
I love it. That's great. By golly, she's an MBA. Or an MFA?
MFA.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fine arts. Arts, yeah. Not business arts. Yeah.
No, I could use some help in that area.
Can't we all?
Yeah.
All right, so how does one... You can't. Well, if you've gone to Los Angeles and moved to Los Angeles to get into this, you're not dipping your toe anymore, are you?
No. Yeah, you got to dive in.
What's the first thing somebody does?
Oh goodness, you get to know people. You network. You got to build a community, and that's what I've been doing. Because I'm not 16.
Yeah.
20, and that's what Hollywood wants. They want them young. If you see an actor that's really successful at 21, you can bet they started at 11.
That's that's what kind of surprises me, and I presume there are all kinds of different reasons. But you have all these shows now, or the television and the film, mainly television, with high school stuff. And all the high school kids are 25. Nobody's in high school anymore that's in high school.
Yeah, you need to be young, you need to look young.
I guess so.
But I mean, I feel like some of that is changing. They are writing more roles for women of certain ages, and it's getting better. I think that we're expanding. I mean, I feel like film and television kind of like we change the dialogue, and so if we decide we're going to write these stories, then people are going to be open to them. It's like this idea that we can't, nobody will buy into those stories. It's like, that's BS. We change the current.
Well, you see, now that makes a ton of sense, because if you even if there's something that's not interesting to somebody else, you've got to find, if you write something that's good, somebody's going to be interested in it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Have you thought about writing?
Yeah. I took some writing classes when I was at Second City in Chicago. It would be really cool. It's not something that I don't really have like this ambition right now, but I know it'd be useful, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah. It'd be. I'm certain it'd be something if you could add to what you do.
Yeah, and if you could write your own parts, then
you write your own parts. You're making yourself the star.
I would love to be Mindy Kaling. Like I love her career.
Mindy Kaling. If you don't know who she is, she was the Indian girl on The Office.
Yes, and the Mindy Project. She had her own show.
Then became the Mindy Project.
Yes.
She then done several, now has movies out.
Oh, yeah.
And she has basically gone from a bit player on a big show.
She was a writer on the show.
She was a writer on that show.
Yeah. She has a really cool career. She got picked up because, I don't know, this isn't about me, is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
So she and her friend wrote a play where they played Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
Oh, really?
They wrote this comedy, and from that, she built her career. So that's a lot of how you get into the business, is you write your own work for yourself, because people, it's no different than any other industry.
Yeah.
It's people want to know that you're working. They don't want to hire someone that well, what have you done? It's like, if you can put yourself out there, they'll be like, oh, okay, I trust you. It just takes a minute.
And the other cool part about that is in Los Angeles, you have so many little playhouses.
Yeah, so many under 99.
So many that you could write something. Would you, if you did get into something like that, would you specialize? Try to write comedy. What do you think you play
comedy.
better? Do you play comedy better than drama?
Absolutely. Well, I can do both.
Well, Shakespeare in Love is a comedy.
Yes, it is. It is, and I can do both. And that's one thing I love about having the training I have, is I feel really confident in my abilities, to switch it up. I've spent a lot of time honing my craft, but as far as where I have the most fun, comedy. If I could do a series like Parks and Rec, my gosh.
Tell me a little bit about the playing this one.
That's Gloria Allred.
Okay, so you are the young lady in the
pink.
In the pink. All right.
So this was Roe. And this was the third mounting of this show. So it started in Oregon Shakespeare Festival.
So you're in pink, you're in front in the pink blazer.
I'm in the pink and the black wig. So
no kidding.
I'm a character actress.
Yeah.
That's where I find the most interesting.
There you are again.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I am astonished that that's you.
I'm pretty lucky in that I can hide in a wig. Not everybody can. It's I don't know what it is, but I can put a wig on and be somebody else.
Gloria Allred I thought Gloria Allred was blonde. No?
Jet black.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm kind of disappointed because that picture isn't the final. Yeah, that's not the final wig we used. I 2 seconds before I played this character, I played Holly Hunter.
Oh, I see.
And so it was a quick switch, and they thought they were going to use the same wig, but they changed their mind. So in the final production, I have a different wig on, and it's much more true to Gloria Allred. It's
with curls,
the big hairspray waft of the 80s.
If you don't know who Gloria Allred, what was the plot of? What was that play about?
So it's about Roe v. Wade.
Okay.
And it's the story of Roe and her progression through life, and the story of the lawyer that helped her.
What's the name of it?
The name of the play?
Yeah.
Roe.
Okay.
Yeah. And
you want me to put it back up there?
No, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, so it goes through there are two different dialogues of the version of events because they don't end up on good terms. The lawyer that took Roe through Roe v. Wade.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I did not realize that.
Yeah, they ended up not on good terms at all. Yeah. And Roe actually, the woman who is
the last couple of years
turned it around and said she was coerced.
Right.
And so it's kind of like this story
50 years later.
Yeah. It's so the story is side by side dialogues of what their experience was through it. And it was really cool. I got to play 7 characters.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's not a comedy.
but it was though. It was so funny. It was so well written.
No kidding. It really was a comedy?
Yeah, it was great.
See, now that's cool. I love when somebody can take a serious issue like that and basically turn it on its head.
Yeah.
and make something funny. Like, I mean, you think of The Death of Stalin. For crying out loud.
So good.
It's one of the best movies of the last 15 years. It's just incredible, and it's funnier than can be. And
or like Jojo Rabbit.
Oh, same thing. Jojo Rabbit. Yeah. And Jojo Rabbit, your heart just breaks when I can't say it.
Don't give it away.
In case somebody hasn't seen it. But yeah, I mean, it's just so incredible when somebody can. And what some that's there are things to aspire to. Good luck with that one.
Yeah,
that's gonna be pretty tough.
Yeah,
I love it. I love the thought though. We're gonna wrap things up here with Mary Ellen here in a little bit. I said earlier we're gonna get to Dish. She's going to tell us all the secrets on all the Hollywood people right now. That's what's coming up here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back here with Mary Ellen right after this. Stick around.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at carnabysquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Mary Ellen Everett is here, and we're just talking about acting. All right, who's the most famous person you have met and chatted with in Los Angeles?
Ooh, but there's so many.
Oh, listen to her. She is so
many.
She is so, what a snob. I tell you, unbelievable. Unbelievable. She's giving me the hi-hat here.
Probably Denzel Washington.
You got a chance to talk with Denzel Washington?
Yeah, he came into the restaurant. I was working.
You work do you occasionally?
I'm not there anymore, but I did work. It's called Gwen.
Okay.
It's on Sunset, and it's a celebrity chef restaurant owned by Curtis and Luke Stone. And so we would get lots of celebrities in there. Netflix was just down the road. We'd do rap parties. So met a lot of cool people. I guess Leonardo DiCaprio is up there with.
All right, you got to tell me then. Have you ever run into Leonardo DiCaprio's a big deal?
That's a big deal.
Denzel's a big deal. Both Oscar winners. Have you ever run? Who's? Don't tell me. Is there somebody out there that is a great big jerk that has treated you shabbily? Or
no.
See, I've always heard. I was thinking about this the other day, so I knew we were going to talk. I was thinking, usually, whenever you see people talk about actors, and they're generally relatively giving and generous.
If you're a good actor, you've got to be a gracious person.
Right. Why is that?
Because the heart of acting is empathy.
Well, that makes sense.
And to be good on stage, you have to be generous. Like or even in film, it's like your job is to make your scene partner look good. It's not about you.
Yeah.
And it's a surrendering of the self. It's why we say, we say break legs, but in other countries they say murder, and it's the idea of like death to self. So it's considered a very selfless act in its purest form. I
got to tell you, whenever I was acting and I wanted to kill him, it was an entirely different. Yeah. I wanted to kill the audience. I just wanted to kill them, make them die laughing. That's what I was trying to do.
That's funny. Yeah.
But what do you do?
So I find my experiences have been very positive.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's when I don't know. I mean, maybe like some people aren't in it for the right reasons, and I mean there are egos.
Well, I suspect there have to be.
Yeah.
There are in everything. All right, I've got a few pictures here. This is your. I love your headshot.
Oh,
that's
thank
nice. Tell me about
this is Dave Ramsey.
This is the guy on the radio.
Yes, yeah. And I did Financial Peace University when I was in my early 20s.
Okay.
And I showed up to cater this party, and it was a private party for him and his investors on the West Coast.
Oh, really?
And it's so funny. Leonardo DiCaprio, like Denzel, I don't get my heart doesn't race or anything. I'm just like, oh, yeah, another celebrity.
Yeah,
I see him all the time.
It's L.A., yeah.
And Dave Ramsey, I was like, Dave, you changed my life.
I can't believe
you changed my life.
I can't believe you're fired up about Dave Ramsey.
Yeah, but he impacted my life, and it was really funny because he. He's a salesman. He's good at his job.
Yeah, he's selling all the time.
And so I tell this
and he's telling
story.
people are stupid all the time. I mean, that's what
yeah.
He's not empathetic at all.
And it's a investor meeting, right?
Okay,
and so here he has this firsthand story of the way his product has changed someone's life.
Well, now that's true too, because he has helped a lot of people.
And I got to hear him retell my story to his investors in his way, and I was like, oh, that's funny.
He's a professional.
It's like, I'm not destitute. I learned finances, but I was like, come on, man. But he's good. That's why he's Dave Ramsey.
That's why he's on 400 radio stations or whatever he has.
And he tipped me well, so I was happy.
Who are you here? You look like you're ready to sword play and kill somebody.
Hippolyta. This was my first outdoor Shakespeare, which is my favorite experience ever.
No kidding.
Yeah, this is at Selby Gardens in Sarasota, Florida.
Okay.
And I played Titania and Hippolyta in A Midsummer Night's Dream.
I think I've got Titania here too. Wait a minute. Let's see. Nope, I don't.
So many things.
I didn't print it. Okay.
That's okay.
So you enjoy the outdoor experience?
It's the best.
Really?
Yeah, communing with nature and storytelling. It's really spiritual.
Is this the rest of the people at Sarasota?
Yeah, this is my graduating class from my master's program.
Are all those folks still in acting or still in entertainment or what?
Yes, they are. Now, currently, this is kind of depressing, but almost everyone is actually at home right now, like I am.
Yeah.
Because our industry has been, not only has our industry been wiped, but our subsidy industry has been wiped. So, but one of those people on the far left.
Okay, which one? Let's see.
His name's Wes Tolman. He's in the gray jacket and the blue.
The blazer there with the blue shirt?
Yes. And so Wes has been killing it this year.
Oh, really?
Yes. He's done movies, he's done commercials. He just did a really funny Hallmark. It's not for Hallmark, it's a parody of a Hallmark movie.
Oh, really?
For Lume deodorant, natural deodorant. And when we were in school, my first year of grad school, he went viral. He's the spokesperson for Squatty Potty.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. So he's the Prince of Poop.
He's the Prince of Poop.
And he introduces himself that way.
Mom and Dad couldn't be any more proud.
Yeah, we all are. We all are. Yeah.
His mom and dad are so proud. He's the Prince of Pooh.
Yeah.
That makes them the king and queen.
Yeah, but nobody else in my program went out and bought a car with cash, so we don't make fun
I
of
got
him.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I mean, God bless him if he can do that kind of thing.
Wes hustles. I look up to Wes in that way.
I'm all for him. All right, tell me about this.
That's when I graduated. I'm really proud of that.
This is the award, isn't it?
No, this is my graduation when I was getting my.
Oh, you're getting your. I see. You're getting your the wrap, the whatever they call it for the.
And that was a hard-fought victory.
Well, I'm sure.
I auditioned multiple years to get into grad school.
How many years did you work at that, trying to get into grad school? Because I mean, this is not something.
Attempts.
This is not like where it's public school. They'll take anybody.
No, 1%.
Really?
1%. Yeah, I had 12 people in my class. They had over 1,200 applicants and auditions. Sometimes it goes up to 1,500, 2,000 people. It's very, very hard to get into.
I bet you once you get into something, I mean, all 12 of you. How many people did the class start with? Did anybody fall out?
We started with 12 and ended with 12, but that does happen.
Really?
It really does happen.
I was going to say, I would think it would be something once you can get into something that is that exclusive or that difficult.
Yeah. But it's, acting's an emotional thing, and I think some people, they're like, oh, this isn't quite right for me, or because it's rigorous.
What are we looking at next? No, not that. Oh. What are you looking at next?
In my career?
Yeah.
Well, I'm teaching.
Okay.
And I love that. I teach acting to high schoolers, and that has been like my survival during all this.
I can imagine teaching acting to high schoolers is like trying to herd cats. By the way, 2 days ago was National Herding Cats Day.
It is like that. It's and on Zoom. I'm not even in person with them now. It's on Zoom. But I do have I have a play that I was supposed to be in June, so that's been postponed.
Oh well. What's your favorite role? First of all, what's the favorite role you have played? And then give me your favorite role you want to play.
Titania would be my favorite role.
I wish I'd have realized I'd have made sure I had that up there. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Well, it's Titania Hippolyta, so you sorted it. And then what I would want to play, Amelia from Othello.
No kidding.
Yeah. I like character roles. I don't need to be a lead. That's not exciting to me.
That's not who he
Desdemona.
kills.
No,
that's not Desdemona.
No,
Amelia is Iago's wife. Okay, girlfriend, whatever.
I don't get excited if I have like a horde of lines. I'm like, that no thanks. Give me the fun, smaller parts. I like to just cut loose and be silly.
That's good that you know that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you didn't know that, it'd be, who knows?
Yeah.
All right, I got one other picture. Let's. What acting job was this?
This is at the Fairfield Gong Show, where I cut my teeth growing up.
Yeah. I think I was there for this.
You were. This is me and all my high school girlfriends.
Yeah.
Almost every year growing up, we would hours before throw
Which
something
one is
together.
you?
I'm in the red.
Okay.
I'm in the red. Rachel Schuneman is in the pink. Sarah Kavanaugh or Sarah Ewing. Gosh, I'm saying their maiden names.
Don't worry about it.
Rachel Barra, Sarah Ewing, Rachel Villarreal. I think Chelsea is back there. Chelsea Musgrave. So.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, that was always really fun for us.
I'm glad you're doing well.
And my first one was in kindergarten. And it was my idea. I was
What did you sing?
Rachel Marks and I did a lip sync to the Proclaimers.
I will, the 500 mile song.
500 miles. We dressed like them, had white t-shirts, leather jackets, cut out plywood guitars, and we just had like 3 steps, but we just like stood up there and just
that's
strummed.
great.
Yeah, it was
I bet you somebody has a video of
yeah,
that.
probably.
Who knows? I didn't get a hold of that. Hey, thank you so much for being here. Best of luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Folks, thanks very much for watching. Merry Christmas to you, and we'll see you next time on Big Talk. Have a great day.